It's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Florida Gators. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. A return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Operating from the gun, Smith. High throw, but the catch is made. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And a nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Gators have taken the early lead. That's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. Throwing on 1st down. Wade. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10. Wade to throw it again. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
I thought that would be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
44-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Young, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This is Young on the carry. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it's a lot easier to run, as we just saw there.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 1st down, it's Young. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 26.
Wade in the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Young.
Wade's pass, complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And his kick is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone and get you 6?
One quarter in the books, 8-3, our score. On first down, Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Pushing up defenders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? From the gun, Smith. This is Cole. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Laken Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. The Gators going to line up and go for 2. Throwing again is Smith. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, let them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Here's Young. It's out. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they got it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Smith forced out to it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
The Gators going to line up and go for 2. And he's brought down.
Conversion is successful.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to
out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
On first down, Wade. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wade. Flushed out right. Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds. so possession will stay the same. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. From the gun, Wade. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on third down.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
The Gators take over first and 10.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
A tone for his setting. You know, he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Intended for his
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Again, Smith. Guys, man, complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The end result, 21 yards. Smith throwing again. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. The Gators going to line up and go for 2. From the gun, here's Smith. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Operating from the gun, Wade. And Jones has it over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 3rd down, Wade. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown.
What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight.
The Gators going to line up and go for 2.
Point conversion.
Smith From the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be caught. Not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are you doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Past the 20. And he's going to bring the football back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
First and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet?
Over differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Michigan State now with a 1st and 10.
A final shot before break. Wayne. And that is incomplete. Halftime here in the first semifinal. All Florida thus far.
Gators 48, Spartans 3.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Take over first and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Wade, short one here, complete to Dixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. From the gun, Wade. It's caught, right side, Dixon. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun. Wade finds an open man. Simpson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Wade. Oh, he dropped him. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
37. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
2nd and 10.
On the ground, they go with Young. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
It's out, it's loose. It's going the other way.
defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. From a yard out. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45.
To throw on 2nd down. Wade going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
10 at the 37-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Spartans 3.
Looking to throw. Wade. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. From the gun, Wade. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Wade. Short one here, complete to Dixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
37.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
From the gun. Wade. And that will be incomplete.
Number 12.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 4th down, Wade able to find Harris, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Young. And he will take this in for the Michigan State touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to get a score back.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
At their own 25-yard line.
Florida ready to start their drive. Certainly looks like they're going to be playing again next week as they have dominated this semifinal. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taking it all the way down to the 8. And they rattle off a big one. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage now.
And he will have a touchdown from 8 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this guy, as we said, rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
1st and 10. At their own.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Wade. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Wade. Simpson rolls it in over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Wade. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Short one here, complete to Dixon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback.
And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. A 15-yard touchdown drive. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And now it's blocked.
It's picked up. A line ball here, remember. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Florida Gators are moving on to play for a national championship.
You all right?
I'll be fine.
Why was you...